About 15 years ago, I met a dear friend of mine, colleague, at a seminar. His name is Dr. Gregory Ellis. He's a PhD in muscle physiology from Temple University, and he was looking to get some equipment to do energetic medicine. And I helped him, and I had him come up here and train with me for months on end, and we became fast friends, and we worked together for quite a few years. In the course of that relationship, Greg had been trying to solve a problem that we call the Board's problem, of how to get magnesium and potassium into the bloodstream and actually inside the cell where it can enter the Krebs cycle, or we call the TCA cycle, which is the energy-making cycle of the cell of the entire body, and do it in a way that was by oral delivery. Labourt was a French scientist who in the 60s discovered that magnesium and potassium in combination with aspartic acid when injected IV would significantly increase energy and endurance for a person. And it was initially listed as a drug. However, people weren't running to their doctors on a regular basis to get injected with magnesium, potassium, aspartate, and the science fell by the wayside, and Wyeth, the pharmaceutical company which had picked up the rights to the product, just let it drop. In the course of his physiological studies, Dr. Ellis came across this and was trying to find a way to enhance a delivery system. Through his association with a particular biochemist who was knowledgeable in the ways of binding or chelating the mineral in a biochemical way to the aspartic acid, we developed what at first we called MGK, and then later we developed as X-Cell-R8. X-Cell-R8 is just two minerals, magnesium and potassium, in a 1-to-1 ratio, bound biochemically to aspartic acid. Now, what does this mean? You can go to most health food stores and you will find magnesium orotates and citrates and all types of combinations to other amino acids. You may even find magnesium aspartate. But those products are what we call admixtures. They take aspartic acid, they take magnesium, they blend them together, and it would be like taking flour, sugar, and eggs and whipping them together in a bowl and saying, here's your cake. Until you bake it, you don't have a cake. You just have some batter there. You have the ingredients for a cake, but it doesn't taste like a cake. It doesn't act like a cake. It doesn't work like a cake. And so the proprietary formula that we have for our magnesium potassium aspartate has been tested at Drexel University by Dr. Oriental. We did endurance swim time in rats where they were fed nothing, various other forms of magnesium and potassium, and our proprietary form. And we have increased endurance swim time anywhere from 250 to 450%. And those studies are available for review. But what magnesium and potassium does for you, it helps cellular energy. It sharpens. Magnesium is the number 2 mineral utilized by the brain, and so it helps you to focus and have better mental clarity. It helps with replacement and balancing of essential minerals to relaxing the central nervous system. Most people don't realize that magnesium is nature's calcium channel blocker. It's the antagonist of calcium. Most women today are seriously overdosing on calcium at the behest of various well-meaning but poorly informed doctors and nutritionists, and are woefully deficient in magnesium and potassium. And so when you begin to use magnesium and potassium, you get a slower, more regular heart rate. You get more energy and endurance. You can do more throughout the day. It's not a stimulant. It is your nature's cellular fuel to help make what we call tricyclic acid and adenosine triphosphate, ATP. The cell's fuel is ATP. And so X-Cell-R8 is a great supplement that can be universally used. And it has tremendous benefits regarding energy and endurance. I highly recommend it. We've used thousands and thousands of bottles of this, as well as our Pancrease and Quercetin Plus over the years, with great success. We had made them previously available only to our colleagues and other doctors, and now we're making them available to you, the general public.